The Lost Mage, Chapter 2, Echoes of the Village. The sun had not yet risen, but the first grey light of dawn crept over the treetops. Elian trudged back toward the village. His boots were damp with dew. His cloak clung to him with the smell of moss and forest mist. And the amulet at his chest felt heavier than ever. He couldn't shake the voice from his mind. "You are not lost, Elian." The words echoed like distant thunder, both comforting and terrifying. As he stepped out of the forest, the small cluster of cottages that formed the village of Narith appeared in the pale light. Thatched roofs, smoke rising lazily from a few chimneys, a single dirt road winding between the houses. Even at dawn, the village felt silent, as if the people within still feared the forest shadows. An old woman carrying water paused when she saw him, her eyes wide. Her grip on the bucket tightened. She quickly looked away, muttering under her breath as she hurried off. Elian lowered his gaze. He had grown used to it. The whispers, the fear. But today, it stung more than usual. He finally reached the worn wooden steps of his small cottage. It was barely more than a hut, a place left behind by his parents, or so the village claimed. Inside, the air was cool and quiet. Dust caught the light of the rising sun through a cracked window. Elian sat on the edge of his bed, turning the silver amulet in his hands, watching its faint glow pulse ever so softly. Suddenly, a sharp knock echoed against the door. He froze. No one ever came to visit him. Another knock, this time louder. Elian slowly stood and opened the door. On the other side stood Ceres, the young woman with golden hair and kind grey eyes, the only villager who treated him like he wasn't cursed. "Elian," she said, slightly breathless. "Did you feel it last night? The forest, it was different." Elian hesitated, his hand unconsciously tightening around the amulet. "Yes," he whispered. "It spoke to me." Ceres' eyes widened, and in that moment, Elian's life and the village's fate began to change.